What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my World War II invasion of France MOC. So, yeah. Before I start this, guys, I just want to say that if you guys see any of this stuff in the background when I'm shooting this video, that's just because that, if you guys watched my last video, you've seen my Saipan MOC showcase. If you guys haven't already checked out that video, please do. But anyway, yeah, so now I'm just in the process of packing that up into bags and then into containers. But that means that I don't have as much space on my table that I'm shooting this on, sorry. Which means that, whoops, put some grass over there. It means that you might see some of the stuff in the background. But anyway, so yeah, this is this focus. This looks really bad quality on my camera, but it's better in the video. So yeah, is basically because you guys will be going, the Germans didn't attack the Maganet line. No, they didn't. They attacked through the Ardennes first. So what I'm depicting here is a light French fortification, like what would have been in the Ardennes, because the Maganet line had many bunkers and things. This is 2 bunkers here, and they're more simple than the ones on the Maganet line. And it's got like a tree here, just representing the start of some of the forest. I know I already have one French guy at the open, that kind of stuff, but anyway, so yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, when the Germans came to invade France, they, because the French had a huge defensive fortification called the Maganet line, but they didn't attack that. They swooped north through Belgium, and then came down through the Ardennes into France, where the French had their least fortifications in the Ardennes. So yeah, I built this. I was going to start off a huge, giant Maganet line build, which would be, you know, meters and meters long. Those meters where I live, by the way. Yeah, yeah, it'd be really long, but I ended up stopping building it, taking it apart, and just building a small section here. But now, though that this has been to one of my shows, I'm going to take this apart after the video and sort away some of these pieces eventually, hopefully. But, so, yeah, so that I didn't get in this corner. I have, focus on these guys here. I have 3 Germans here, coming up for some, there's got this hill building up here and there's some grass on top of it. I've got brown plates underneath and then green plates on top. So there's grass bases here. And I've got these 2 camo troops running up in here. As you'll see. Camo all on all sides, whoops. On all sides of them. And they're all just running up. This guy's running out of a rifle. Can't land that rifle, and this guy here's got a machine gun. There's about to start firing away at the French. Then I've got this guy. And there's ditches down here, and there's these light grey mountains are actually tank traps, and they're been put just far enough wide that's away from each other that the German tanks can't pass through them, and it's done so the German tanks will get stuck on them. But they've been put in this ditch though, to make it even harder. But this machine gun, I'm using one of them as a stand that is put as MG 34, I believe, machine gun on top of here. So I just did a Wurt MOC soldier, or Wurt MOC, sorry. And he's shooting up at the French. And then over here I've just got a normal German infantryman. Getting my words muddled up. Yeah, so over the side of the tank, the hill builds up more again because the ditch is angling and so is the hill. But just focus. Yeah. I've got 2 troops over here. A normal Wurt MOC soldier in the grass, of course, and this guy up here is more like a specialist Wurt MOC soldier with a Panzerfaust on his back, It's going to probably fire off at one of the bunkers and just come over the top of the little of the hill here, and that was coming down to the ditch. Now if I come around here, as you see, my tank and pretty good angle here. Focus on it. And that's pretty cool angle of my tank there, WW2 tank that the Germans are using to support them. Of course, if you guys want to see an in-depth look at this, check out my channel. I've got an individual review on it up on my channel. But yeah, so it's struggling to get over the top of the hill here, but then it's about to get trapped behind these tank traps, and it's going to need some German engineer troops to come and blow them up for it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The commander is starting his hatches now, that kind of stuff. And then over here beside the tank and the ditch, I've got I've got 2 more WW2 infantry here, and I've also got my 4 tank traps in the ditch. And then the ditch comes up here. Then we come back onto some frame plates for the representing grass. And I've got 2 infantrymen here. This guy's got a rifle, and this guy's holding his rifle in one arm, and he's just pulled out a grenade in the other. He's about to throw it this bunker up here. Yeah, it's coming up for this grass. Oh, I've got some barbed wire up here in the middle of the grass, guiding the slip from the 2 bunkers, because I'll get into the bunkers in a minute. I was finished doing the exterior stuff first. Come back around here. So doesn't it go over there? So I've got a guy up here with an MP40. Hiding behind the sledge of this bunker, and he's about to fire some rounds into it, take out the French troops inside. Also on top of the bunker I have some grass that the French using to try and cover it up. Some planes fly over, they won't be able to see it so well, trying to camouflage it a bit. It's being built into the ground. Over here we've got a little, it does just dip down a tiny bit between the 2 bunkers. And I've got this solo French rifleman here, because the rest of the unit's all probably just a couple of studs behind him, but that's of course off the back of the MOC. And he's just got his rifle and he's been firing off some rounds at the Germans, and he's hiding beside this pretty cool tree here. Oh, sorry if you guys can hear some background noise. Just we live rural, so there's a pump going. I'll just keep shooting the video though. Yeah. This tree is pretty cool. It is a bit wobbly though, because I think it broke when I brought it back from the show. But yeah, it's doing a cool design. I've got it's not bricks in the middle, and then I've got all plates on the outside, and they're all angling up. And then I've used clips and plates to represent branches coming out, and then I put these leaves on top of them. I did want the leaves to be dark green, but sadly I didn't have enough leaf pieces to do that. And down here, you have more camouflage on top of this bunker, with some grass on top of it, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'll just, if you guys bear with me for a minute, I'll go beside the camera, turn the whole MOC around, so you guys can see this side first. There you guys are. Use this. MOC does have a whole underground bunker system to it. Sadly I won't be able to get a good angle because my camera is trapped on the tripod. Yeah, so I'll try and pull the roof off this bunker. Oh, there we are. That worked pretty well. Down over there, so you guys can see inside this bunker. Yeah, so it's pretty square. It's got a French troop here with a Lewis gun. It's running out of the slit. There's this little light in the back, and then there's a hole, of course, in the floor here that then goes down to below. For those who know why this is here, well, if I see this battery box back here, if I flick it on, then the light illuminates, and when that I put the roof back on, as you can see it being, well, you can see the light bouncing onto the floor there, but it is in the wall. Turn it off so I don't waste the batteries. Is it off? Yep, now it is. I got to see my head there. Anyway, moving around more to the back. I should call it the back. I'm trying to get in a bit low. That's probably what we know that isn't going to work. Oops, got some my camera. I was just trying to get a lot of angle on it, but that doesn't really work, sadly. So guys, because of course you're not humans, you can't exactly. Or maybe bear with me for a minute, guys. Might just want to fast forward through this. I'm just going to try and adjust my tripod here. My camera might just get wobbly for a bit. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we are. Okay. We see a bit better now. Yep. There you guys are. Sorry, the camera went wobbly there. Just trying to get a good angle because I built this underground system here, and that's pretty focused, so you guys can see. Underneath the bunker here, I've got some supply crates with another little skin on top of them. Got these pillars supporting the stuff on top, of course. And then up here, I've got a guy. He's not in like a uniform, he's just in a t-shirt type thing. And he's climbing up the ladder here so we can come and assist the guy in the bunker. Continue to spin that around so that here you guys can see the back. You guys will be able to see. Yeah, again, I think it has four concrete support type beams in it. These supporting these concrete floor on top. This is some dirt in here. Over here I've got, you guys can't see, there's a wine bottle in the corner of that table, and there's a map on it. And here I've got a French tanker and a French officer, and they're like discussing their battle plan type thing. You guys again can't see it, but there is a poster there, propaganda poster from Brickmania. It is like an American one, but it looks French, so yeah. Kevin's got a bunk bed for some troops. Put it wrong again. Over here I've just got a ladder, this guy climbing up it into this focus, come on, well, making my focus here. Okay, into this gun bunker here. Again, there is a light in this one as well. As you can see that in the roof. But yeah, so you guys can't see the end of the bunker here, of course, that's why there's nothing here. But this gun can swivel around a bit. There's many big handers in the way. I've got one crewman here. There's some empty shell casings here. And I've got another guy who's reaching down to get some more shells. I'll move them out of the way, you guys can see there. I've got this a rack with some shells in it. For some, at the end of firing out of it. I'll put this guy back. Okay, there we are. That's kind of good. Yep. Because all of my minifigs in this MOC are Brickmania stickered, except for my guy in the my French guy with the t-shirt on. He isn't stickered. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's about it. Just quickly showcasing my MOC here, based on France MOC. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like on the video, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to let me see any of my future content. Till next time, bye guys!